Neelo's on the Go podcast. What's up, Doc? Eating a carrot. Kind of rude, but I'm in traffic, I'm hungry, and this is my damn podcast. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But, alright, I'm not gonna do it. But I do want to say, I'm reading this book called Think and Grow Rich by James Allen. Oh, sorry, not James Allen. Napoleon Hill. This book right here. I'm about halfway through, but essentially this book is, I think the best word that I can relate to this is manifestation. And whatever your desires are, becoming clearer and clearer and able to manifest those into reality. Right? We all have our own dreams and desires, but who really stays on top of it, persistent, day in, day out, moment to moment, as much as possible? Obviously, we have things that we got to do and focus on from time to time, but whenever you have the opportunities to let your imagination roam wild, why not have a fixated goal or dream to put into action and get a few steps closer every day, right? And this is what this book is all about. Napoleon Hill breaks down, he starts out the book with a few stories, so you can get a few examples of both men and women who were just the quote-unquote normal folk, regular day-to-day people, but that had big dreams and a big imagination and persistence. I think persistence is a very key word here, because when you hear these stories in the book, there's a few examples where these people do not give up even after they have heard the word no over and over again, even after they've failed hundreds of times. Some examples are Henry Ford, who over time, Henry Ford obviously is one of the best. He was the first to start up a mechanically powered engine that took us away from horses and other means of transportation at the time. But this guy had a dream, he had a goal, and in this story, he wants his fellow comrades, his employees, I believe, to invent an engine with 8 cylinders. It had never been done before. And he just kept saying, no, we're going to make this happen. Find a way to make it happen. And over time, they kept telling him no and no. We still haven't found any means of this 8-cylinder engine that you desire. 6 months passed by, years passed by. He still said, no, I'm dedicated to this. We're going to find out a way. And lo and behold, they created this engine. And it's just an example. That's just one example in the book of people with persistence and a dream and a desire that carry out that dream day in and day out, have been able to attain these physical equivalents that first started within the mind. It was a seed planted in the mind. Over time, with practice and repetitive action, these seeds were then harvested into the physical equivalent of what these people desired. And one of the big goals here, and I think mainly this is a financial, people who seek riches, this is one of the best books out there in order to seek riches and gain riches over time. But it can be used for anything. I mean, anything that you desire deeply, a burning desire, will come true in time if you have the faith, backed with action, and backed with a never-ending supply of energy to come through with your goals and your dreams, no matter how hard or how difficult the process may be. And I'm in the midst of it. I've had for years now, 4 or 5 years, once I first started reading this book, and I've come back to it time in and time out, of a desired amount of money that I would like to acquire, the actions I'm willing to take to get to that financial amount, and also utilizing the present moment and what Napoleon Hill described